What's up, ATC fam? And we are here for another ATC Community Spotlight. I'm here with Dre with DMS Studios. So Dre, tell us about the work you do and why you do it.
The work we do and why we do it. The why is because we were created by God to create, and we enjoy doing that in every aspect of its process. We are a multimedia consulting agency, and so in our studios, we design everything from logos and websites to annual reports. We do videography, photography, um, you name it. We do a lot of social media management, strategic management, communications, all of those things. So anything you
That's
would see on, Instagram, LinkedIn, all those visuals, we're usually behind that kind of project. So
that's great. That's
yeah,
that's amazing. I like I only have like a small aspect of the things that you do because we worked with you guys in the past.
right.
But just hearing all that, that's just like such an amazing path. What led you guys to kind of like creating this company, those kinds of things?
Yeah. So interestingly, I was at a turning point maybe around like the 20 teens. And I was thinking, I was coming from sort of like a furniture industry. And I'd been doing that for about 15 years in the strip district. Shout out to everybody who bought a mattress set or a couch or anything um, from Dre So Direct back in the day. Rest in peace. And I was always getting like people asking me who made our ads, who made our website, that kind of thing. And then they were asking me to do that with them or for them. And so that's kind of how it was born. As
Nice.
I began to just do more projects, people began to, reach out and the rest is sort of history. So I've been able to work with some amazing companies and nonprofits and religious organizations here in Pittsburgh and beyond. And just staying up with the trends is what we do. That's another thing. We got to stay up on what's hot, what's relevant, what AI is doing, all that stuff.
Mhm.
So we're
Yeah,
still in the
that's
game.
great. I saw
Yeah.
that many of the organizations, not all of them, but I saw that many of them are centered around people of color. What does it mean to you to be able to give back to the community in this way?
Most of my clients are people of color. The organizations are led by people of color. Um, I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to create for other creatives who are of color, knowing our story and our history in this country. And I think a lot of times, I'm just going on a limb. I think, people of color know how to design for people of color.
No, that's 100% true. We had, if anybody doesn't know, when we went into our deep dive of Descendants, not this past summer, but the summer before, we really like tried to bring in people and have them understand that they're designing for people of color. So like we were like, instead of just using the straight black mics, let's look for brown mics and those kinds of things. So it was I love that thought process and how you said that. I just want to talk a little bit about how we got connected. So during the pandemic, we wanted to do these video projects, everybody. These video projects, they were ATC The Revolution, Living in Color, and Death to 2020. This was great. This was our first dive into kind of like media production rather than just doing a stage show.
Yeah.
And we got the suggestion of Dre and DMS. And those, that was such like a good time dealing with like learning how to do film and doing film stuff in the world during the pandemic when everything was going crazy. Um, so we thought it was amazing. What was your experience like working with ATC?
First of all, shout out to all of the student directors and writers and the cast from that was at 21, I think, 2021.
Something like
Um,
that.
yeah. It seems like yesterday, man. But amazing. I was completely unprepared for not only the shoot, but just the amount of talent that was just being projected at me on a daily basis there. But it was it was really intriguing to dive into those three short films. I I don't think I understood the scope initially. It was a big chew, but it was so much fun. I got my daughter Madison involved. She that was actually when she was first
Mhm.
introduced to ATC as a camera girl and my gopher. And the rest is history there. But like yeah, it was just amazing. I remember I bought a stabilizer so I could chase you guys down the hall, and then even putting the effects on like the B scene and some of the other things that were happening in the shorts were a lot of fun. It was a long process. I know you remember. Uh, Man, it was I was having babies and they were getting sick. I'm like I need another day. I mean, it was a lot happening, but they came to fruition,
Yeah.
and I thought they looked amazing. Not tooting my own horn, but just really just bouncing off of the work you guys are doing and what you guys did in that space. That was dope.
Yeah, if anybody wants to watch those, I am linking them right here. Just a little thing should pop up. Yeah, you should be able to find those here on our YouTube channel, and it will be great. Controversial question, Dre.
All right, all right.
Which of those three projects were your favorite? The Revolution, which was the one that was like part of the Black Lives Matter situation.
Yeah.
There was In Living Color, which was the girls talking about like being people of color in the society, or
Mm.
Death to 2020, which was like the recap of 2020 and all the chaotic vibes set to this horror TV series kind of thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. This is all right.
Hi.
Um, I thought they were all amazing.
Mhm.
It's gonna be hard to just choose one over the other, but I will say I had the most fun shooting. I want to say was that the one with the ice cream shop and the mask with the
That was Death to
revolution
2020.
at the 2020. I enjoyed that one only because there was a lot of just action and I was able to kind of chase Cat down the hall and no, not Cat. It was I can't think of her name,
Marvea.
but yes, chase her down the hall and she was falling. There were stunts like that was pretty new. I appreciated that experience. So here,
Nice.
yes.
Nice. Yeah. Um, so how can people get connected to you, Dre? How can people find you if they ever want to hire your services, be in connection with you and everything you do?
Yeah. My team and I would love to take a look at your project, your pride and joy, and put some art to it. Um, and you can reach us at dmsstudios.co. We're also on every social media platform. If you type in DMS, I'm sure you'll find us. And yeah, yeah, we'd love to work with you.
That's great. That's great. Do you have any last words for everybody before we sign off?
Just love, light, and life.
Love
Love,
that.
light, and life. You are loved. You are safe. You are okay. And for everyone watching, glad you're watching. Glad you're here. Glad our paths crossed for a minute. Shay, thank you. TC, thank you. Hallie, Bridget, everybody there. This is my life now.
It's
Yes,
all
love
good.
you.
I'm at
Thanks.
work,
Thanks.
so it's fine. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. See us next month for our next month's community spotlight. Bye.